it would help if I take the unmute off. Yeah, go ahead, Roger. I think we'll with you first up.
Excellent. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Hi, good to see you. Congratulations on the 5 wickets. You've been through a lot in the last 18 months, couple of years or so. Is it doubly satisfying to take that 5 for after all you've been through?
Yeah, I guess so. It's nice to get some wickets on return, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely some hard periods through that. Yeah, it wasn't all easy by any means. I thought our Steve bowled brilliantly, kept things. Bessie also bowled brilliantly again. So yeah, no, it was hard work. But yeah, I guess you know, the last 12 months haven't been ideal, but good to be back out there, definitely.
What were the conditions out there today? Because they were hard won, those 5 wickets, weren't they?
Sorry, say that last bit again.
They were hard won. They were hard fought, those 5 wickets that you took.
Yeah, I think slow wicket, so I felt actually my pace needed to be a little bit quicker. I think this morning I felt I probably didn't bowl great pace, and therefore it was easier for them to get back and create room for themselves. So yeah, I think I reflected on that, and when I was to return, I felt I wanted to bowl a little bit faster and more direct, I guess, at the area I was trying to bowl.
When Sri Lanka were finally all out and England leading 74, were you going back into the dressing room thinking, well, this is job almost done, we can mop up these runs quite quickly? Because it's looking a little bit more dicey now, isn't it?
I think we knew what the wicket was doing. It was obviously big spin, and with that new ball against the Sri Lankan spinners, it was always going to be a tricky period. But I think we've consolidated pretty well. Johnny and Dan played really nicely, and I think the way Dan's played on debut has been really great to see. And yeah, I think feel like we can come back and get the remaining runs tomorrow.
You mentioned Dan there on debut. He showed what he could do in that first innings. It's a very different situation now in this second innings. About how big a test for him will this be with that pressure?
I think from sort of knowing Dan a little bit from London and sort of playing him in county cricket, I don't think he feels an awful lot of pressure. He's quite a confident guy, and you know, he backs his game, and to see how proactive he's been against the spinning conditions and adapt to those conditions, I think has been really great to see.
And just finally from me, you now got to sit overnight and think about mopping up the rest of those runs tomorrow. How will you do that? And I understand you're a Liverpool fan, so and there's a big game for them today. Will you be getting the chance to watch that one?
I think the way I'm feeling, I want to fall asleep in about an hour, so I probably won't be able to stay awake for it. But yeah, it's a big game for Liverpool. So yeah, look, if I don't see it, I'm looking forward to waking up in the morning and see we've hammered them.
Thanks for your time, and congratulations again on the 5 wickets.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go Dean and then Lawrence.
Yeah, hi Jack, well bowled today. Just going back to the difficulties, obviously, that you've had over probably 18 months or so, mainly off the field. I just wondered what was the toughest period that you kind of went through. I know there's a sort of variety of situations, but what was the toughest one that you've kind of had to deal with?
I think coming back from South Africa, I found difficult after obviously being ill in New Zealand, and then looking forward to like sort of feeling like I got myself back for the South Africa tour, and then picking up more illness out in South Africa. So yeah, I think and being completely sort of exhausted from that, and not able to return to a good enough level to kind of play in that series and return home early. I think I found that a tough experience to go through, and then obviously I guess everything then was gearing up to Sri Lanka in March, and I sort of was looking forward to sort of getting back to it there, and that didn't happen, and then we were in lockdown. So yeah, I think sort of that period of South Africa was probably the toughest.
Your career, clearly has been one of kind of incredible highs as well as some difficult times. Everything that you've been through, does that kind of lead you to know that you can always come back, you can always get back to the level that you think you're capable of, and I guess today sort of illustrates that? Is that fair?
Yeah, I mean, I still expect quite a lot of myself, I guess, and I think today it's nice to have the 5 wickets, but I understand that I probably at times didn't bowl as well as I would like this game. I think it's got better as the game's gone on, which is a good sign. But yeah, I mean, I try and use those lows to kind of propel me on to the highs, I guess, and I guess it puts a bit of perspective on things as well. It's like, if I'm healthy and fit and able to play, then that's a really great thing, and I don't take that for granted.
And just a last thought, I know you and Don Bess are great friends, and you'd have been celebrating his 5 wickets in the first innings, but was there even just a touch of, I don't know, jealousy or whatever that saw that 5 wicket haul come nice and straightforwardly, when maybe yours was a bit more hard work?
No, not at all. I think, well, whenever, I think you always want to get wickets as a spinner, and so I think I would have loved 5 for 30 first innings and 5 for 20 second innings, but yeah, no, I understand that cricket doesn't work like that, and Bessie's bowled really well this game, and yeah, so no, none of that.
Okay, we're going to go with Lawrence, and then we'll finish with John.
Hi, Jack. You teamed up with your old mate Joss for his first Test stumping there. How impressed have you been with his glove work in this game? Because there was some chatter on going into this tour that Ben Foakes was here, man of the series here last time, but he seems to have done pretty well.
Yeah, he's kept really well on like a wicket that's actually had a bit of bounce in it. So yeah, he's done brilliantly. I mean, that stumping I didn't really have much to do with, because it wasn't one where they've come running down the wicket or anything. So yeah, it was quick work from him, and yeah, I'm very thankful to him. It was nice to have a couple of wickets where we teamed up. So yeah, feel good.
Were you confident it was going to be given, because the third umpire took a while?
Yeah, I was really hoping it would be given. We didn't see it out in the middle, so yeah, it did take a bit of time, and probably the longer it went on, the more I felt like it wouldn't be given. But yeah, good that it was.
Thanks.
Okay, and then John to finish.
Jack, hi. The Test matches come thick and fast. 5 more in just a few weeks. A couple of points on that. How confident are you that your sort of health and fitness will stand up to the rigours of 5 more tests in grueling conditions? And also, how confident are you that yourself, Dominic, Moeen, and maybe even some of the other spin guys on tour can make a big impact in the rest of those Test matches?
Right now, I feel pretty tired. The body's quite sore, and yeah, I guess going to need to rest up. But I'm just taking a day at a time, taking a game at a time. So I guess something I've learned is you never know what's around the corner. So just trying to enjoy each day and see what happens, really. But in terms of the other spinners, I think it's been brilliant, actually. We've worked nicely as a group, and I'm really excited about 2 leggies in Parky and Mason, and also Verds as well. I have some great chats with him, so he's very knowledgeable on spin, and yeah, it's really exciting the young guys sort of coming through.
Right. Do you know, was Moen back training today? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, he wasn't. He was at the ground, but he was just working closer with the medical team and the strength and conditioning coach.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're done. Thanks, everyone. Have an enjoyable day. Cheers.